Hey guys, it's day number 53. Hi guys, this is Juicing Mama. I'm Trisha,
I'm Todd.
and we're the bakers, and we are juicing for 100 days to wellness. So, you guys, I'm super excited about this video tonight because I got my blood results back. So I wanted to just go over a few things with you, and so I'll save the best for last. Okay, so first of all, my sodium, potassium, chloride, carbon dioxide, glucose was all like really good. In fact, my glucose, I thought that was really impressive. Sorry, I'm going to read it. So the interval for glucose should be between 70 and 99, and my number was 73. So that is wonderful. Perfect. Glucose is great. My protein was actually good because I know that everyone worries about vegans with protein. My protein was good. My calcium was good. All my levels. And then I want to talk a little bit about my liver enzymes. So I had mentioned before that I struggle with high liver enzymes sometimes, and past doctors have said that it was like a fatty liver, and you could kind of tell like when I would gain weight, my liver enzymes would go up. And so my liver enzymes were high right before I started this, and now they are amazingly low. So ALT is supposed to be between 12 and 78, and my number was 16. That's just phenomenal. I've never, ever been near that. AST is supposed to be between 7 and 37, and my number was an 8. So,
Boom.
wow, that is so cool. So, but that's not even like the most exciting part. Okay, so the next thing was my triglycerides were perfect. My cholesterol was amazing. Like my combined cholesterol is 128, and the range for cholesterol is 120 to 199, and mine was 128. The only thing that was a little low is my HDL, the good cholesterol. They like to see that over 40, and my number was 39. And so my doctor just suggested that I do a little bit of exercise, but I told you guys that I was implementing that this week anyways. So exercise is supposed to help with the HDL getting a little bit higher. But my LDL, the bad cholesterol, is supposed to be between 0 and 99, and that number was 74. So my overall, like I said, it's supposed to be between 120 and 199, and my number was 128. So that is super duper cool. Super cool. But finally, so this part was super exciting to me because I'll just repeat myself, forgive me for that because I've mentioned this in past videos, but I have had hypothyroidism since I was 9 years old. It was devastating. Like at 9 years old, I was miserable. Like I was really overweight, exhausted all the time. My mom was like really concerned, and I was always on a special diet, and I grew up in a house of all girls, and so we did not eat that much. We couldn't figure out what was wrong. But when she took me to the doctor, sure enough, I had hypothyroidism. So at 9 years old, I go on this medication, and I've been on this medication my whole life. I'm 43. I'll be 44 in a couple months. And it's always bothered me that there's nothing I can do. It's just like, oh, well, you're hypothyroid. You're going to be on this medication the rest of your life. And so I don't like that because with hypothyroidism too, like it's spun off to other autoimmune issues. Like I've got polycystic ovaries and and other problems that I believe is a result of that being the primary issue, that I have hypothyroidism. So anyhow, I took the TSH. I have my TSH third generation test, and the reference interval, okay, is supposed to be between 0.358 to 3.740. For hypothyroidism, it's a higher number, and for hyperthyroidism, it's a lower number, okay? So my number came out to 0.028, which has now thrown me to like the real hyperthyroidism, which means that my medication is now like I'm taking too much. And so the doctor actually said to me, did you forget and take your Synthroid before you went to go get your test? And I said, nope, sure didn't. So this is telling me that, wow, well guys, this is like curing my hypothyroid problem. For the first time in years, like I've never seen this before in my life. ever having a number like this. So I'm super excited that I'm going to be able to lower my medication and hopefully get off of it, but I don't know, I'm not going to jump the gun, but at least lower the medication. So I'm now waiting to find out what she wants to do about that, what my doctor wants to do about that, because I would really like to get that number down. Sorry, our son's coming out the door there. But anyhow, yeah. So Todd was super excited about
Super
that.
excited. Hippocrates rules.
Yeah, so
It's awesome.
it's super cool. It's
Yeah.
exactly what I was hoping for, and it's happening. And this was on day 47 that I had this test done, and so we're juicing for 100 days. So I'm still hopeful that that's going to get even better. So, yay! And also with that, when you are more towards hyper, it says that you can be fatigued. So that could be explaining some of my issues with getting tired and stuff too. So we'll see. But anyhow, guys, I just thank you for, supporting me and following us. I super, that's just, my gratitude is so great right now. Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be even better in another 40-some days.
I think so.
So we'll report back when
Very
we know
helpful.
if they change your medication. We'll let them know what the
Yeah.
outcome is and how the future. That means you'll probably have blood work again shortly thereafter.
Yeah, I hope so. I'd
So
like to be
hopefully we'll get
following
another blood
closely.
work in the second half of this juice feast. I assume she's going to have another blood work up down based on hopefully new medication dosage, which we're hoping is significantly lower, and see how that rolls out. The goal is to get off this synthetic drug
Yeah.
completely. Would be really awesome. So, we'll just have to see how it goes. Years ago, Trisha said there's no way that juicing would help this. And I
Well,
was
I
like,
just-
I don't know about that.
I'll be honest, I've sought out other holistic doctors before because I had a chiropractor once that was phenomenal, and she said that, why do you take that medicine? Like, there's other medicines you could take. And so I paid a lot of money to go to a holistic doctor for the primary reason to get off of that medication and maybe get changed to something else. But the thing is that my numbers always look good, and I think all doctors are worried about that. Like, they see the numbers come out, in the right range on that medication, and they don't want to touch it. So here I paid all this money, and then when it was all said and done, it was, well, we don't want to mess with that. Your numbers came out good, so we just want to keep it on that. And so, yeah.
Couple $1,000 dump.
Yeah. So I just
All at once.
was like losing hope. I thought, well, this is just me, and I'm going to be stuck with this the rest of my life. And Todd was really adamant that I don't think so. Like, I think we could get your thyroid working. And I'm like, oh, come on. It's been, gone since I was 9, but he's like, no, you have your thyroid. It's just, we got to get it working. So yeah. So I'm gonna lay off the kelp granules too, because I don't want to overdo it with that.
So we
And we
know-
haven't really been taking that. We keep
Not
forgetting
too
it.
much.
So, but I don't want to
I
do
should
the
be taking it,
kelp
not so much as-
granules and iodine. I'm not gonna take that until we figure all this out, because that also like works on the thyroid too. So, but anyhow, yeah, some good news.
Yeah, and we upped our juice intake some today.
Yeah, we
We're
did.
about to have a nice big 32-ounce mason jar of some nice V8 style vegetable juice,
Our fave.
which is going to be delicious.
Yeah.
And then I've already made a big batch of some juice for the
Papaya.
morning. We got 3 big
Cantaloupe.
jars in there for the morning of papaya, cantaloupe, and honeydew, which was very nice because time spent on those to juice doesn't take quite as long, since there's not a lot of scrubbing and cleaning. I remove the outer skin with the knife real quick and shoot it through the juicer on all 3 of those papaya and both melons. Basically just slice the skin off and slice them into strips, and right through the juicer they go pretty quick.
And we tasted it, and it's not overly sweet by any
Not
means.
sweet.
It's a real nice taste. It's just,
Cantaloupe. The cantaloupe we put there that I did was twice the size of the honeydew melon, and the papaya, obviously was about half the size of the cantaloupe. So cantaloupe, if you juice it, definitely has a strong cantaloupe flavor, but the melon itself wasn't super ripe, so it's got a little bit more of a mellow taste to it. So hopefully when it gets nice and chilled, we're going to enjoy that in the morning.
You're good.
This morning we had some,
Pineapple.
one of our favorites is pineapple,
So good.
apple, ginger, and jalapeno.
So
And
good.
it's delicious. And I went to the produce stand last night, and the organic apples, there was a massive bin of them, of apples that were going bad. So I picked through them and found all the firm ones that I could find.
For cheap.
And they were 99 cents a pound, which was
Awesome.
pretty cheap.
Score.
So I just bought a big bag of them just with the intent of coming home to make apple pineapple juice. So I think I bought like a dozen, and 2 of them that I bought were a little bit nasty inside when I opened them. The rest of them were good. I mean,
You gotta grab the deals, guys. Whenever you see a produce one.
they were
organic
definitely,
produce.
They were definitely a good deal. They juiced up nice, and yeah, that was delicious this morning. I'm not gonna lie, I could drink 4 or 5 of those jars, probably back to back to back to back. I've been just craving fruit juices. Just can't get enough of them. I could drink one right now. Just want it. So I'm gonna continue to make more and more of that, and probably drink lots of fruit juices, because if that's what my body's craving, I'm gonna listen to my body and give it what it's asking for. The vegetable juice has been nice because it's a collection of a nice mixture, and it's got some greens in it.
We need those greens, guys.
I'm gonna probably try to pick up one more extra green, just a green juice, strictly more green in it. But we've been getting some greens, and we've been getting some fruits, and a variety of vegetables, and some roots. And we haven't been. The only thing I've been missing is we haven't had beets in a.
Well, he got on this anti-beet kick.
Yeah, just for
he
some
got
reason
sick
they
of
were
it.
just overwhelming.
But I like it. I like the beets.
I just
I like the beets with the red cabbage. I think that's so good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it. I mean, there's nothing I won't drink, that's for sure. I've choked down some that we made that were a lot of greens, and they were really, really bitter and hard to swallow. And I just suck it up and put it down, because I know,
Got to.
even if it doesn't taste so great, I know the benefits of getting that nutrition. So
Absolutely.
but we're really enjoying it. We're 53 days in.
53 days in.
And we're seeing some good results. Trisha's seeing some incredible results. I've had some really, really good results myself outside of the weight loss. I've had some healing take place that has been long overdue, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, it's just been wonderful. So I once again recommend, if you're thinking about it, or just want to add a couple of juices here and there, or try to ease into it, do whatever you got to do. Add some juice to your diet. Make sure it's organic. Make sure it's fresh. Try to drink it as soon as you can after you squeeze it. And yeah, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. You might start replacing some of your meals, and you're going to see good things happen. Absolutely good
Lots
things.
of healing.
Lots of healing. Lots of benefits. Lots of brain fog lifted. The whole works. Just your energy levels. Things that are going to happen that you're subtly a lot of the times. Then you look back and go, oh yeah, that's amazing. I didn't even realize that was happening. And
You might get rid of parasites.
yeah, you may get rid of parasites. Trisha's had a nice bout of that, and
Yep.
and we've been putting some. Ironically, I was talking about the garlic, and after she had that last video about the parasites and these V8 style juices, I've been putting some heavy garlic in them at night.
Yeah.
And she had a nice bout of some parasites evacuating. They were dead. They were dead, but she said she had quite a number of them. I'd already gone to sleep, so I didn't get to enjoy the excitement as much. But yeah, there's a lot of benefits. And if you research the different things, the different natural means to.
And it definitely makes you aware. Okay, what was I eating before? Because I do not want to go back to that again.
Absolutely.
It's just this has been such a positive.
Yeah, like we said before, now we look at raw and fresh foods, pictures of it, or see something that comes across, and it just looks like, wow, it's like an explosion. It's like the Pavlovian dog sets in. I just start salivating, thinking how good that's going to taste. So we're really excited. The journey's been great. So
it's been a great journey.
This video is getting long.
Yeah,
And we're going to cut it short. This is one of our longer videos.
This is our longest yet.
So, you know, once again, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share, like, you know, check us out, and give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Juice on, everyone.
Happy juicing, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.